Your aloe vera plant is dying and you don't even know why. You water it. You give it sunlight. You talk to it like it's your baby. And still, those leaves turn yellow, mushy, and sad. Today, I'm showing you a $1 powder that brings aloe vera back from the dead. This isn't fertilizer from the store. This isn't some fancy plant food with a $15 price tag. This is something sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now. And once you see how it works, you'll never buy expensive plant food again. Stick around because the next 5 minutes could save your plant's life. Let's talk about the real problem first. Aloe vera looks tough. People think it's a can't-kill-it plant. But that's a lie. Aloe vera is actually very sensitive to soil health. When the soil gets weak, tired, or infected with tiny fungus spores, the roots start rotting. And once roots rot, the whole plant suffers. Leaves turn brown at the tips, then yellow in the middle, then mushy at the base. By the time you notice, it's often too late. Plant nurseries know this. That's why they push $15 bottles of Root Boost formula. That's why garden centers sell tiny bags of specialty aloe soil for way too much money. They know your plant is struggling, and they know you'll pay almost anything to save it. But here's what they don't tell you. Old world growers never needed any of that. Amish farming families have grown healthy aloe and succulents for generations. No greenhouse chemicals, no fancy fertilizer bottles, just simple pantry ingredients passed down for decades. And one of their oldest tricks involves a powder you probably have in your kitchen right now. It's cheap, it's natural, and it works almost like magic on tired, sick aloe plants. Are you ready for the big reveal? The powder is cinnamon. Yes, plain ground cinnamon from your spice rack, the same cinnamon you sprinkle on toast. It costs about $1 for a small container at any grocery store, and it might be the most underrated plant remedy in the world. Here's why cinnamon works so well. Cinnamon has natural antifungal properties. It fights off the mold and fungus that attack aloe roots. It also has mild antibacterial power. That means it stops rot before it spreads. When you dust cinnamon on a cut or wound in the plant, it seals it like a natural bandage. This stops bacteria from getting inside. Old-time farmers used cinnamon on plant cuttings for exactly this reason. It protects the wound while new growth forms. Think of it like a protective shield for your plant. No chemicals, no harsh sprays, just a natural spice doing what nature intended. Now here's the part that might upset you a little. Big plant care companies do not want you to know this. Why? Because cinnamon costs almost nothing. A $1 jar can treat dozens of plants. Compare that to fertilizer bottles that cost $10, $15, even $20. If everyone knew a kitchen spice could do the same job, entire product lines would lose sales. That's not a wild conspiracy. That's just business. Companies profit when you keep buying their bottles. They don't profit when you use something from your spice rack. So of course, this trick doesn't get advertised. It doesn't get pushed by big brands. It survives through word of mouth, old recipes, and channels like this one. Now let's get into exactly how to use it. First, let's cover what you need. You only need a few things. Ground cinnamon, about $1. A healthy aloe vera plant or a cutting from one. Clean, sharp scissors or a knife. Well-draining soil, cactus or succulent mix works best. A small pot with drainage holes. That's it. No special tools, no expensive equipment. Just simple items most people already own. Now let's go step by step. Step 1. Inspect your plant. Look for yellow, mushy, or rotting leaves. Remove any leaves that are clearly dying. Use clean scissors to cut them at the base. Step 2. Apply the cinnamon. Take a pinch of ground cinnamon. Dust it directly onto any cut areas or wounds on the plant. This seals the wound and blocks bacteria from entering. Step 3. Check the roots. If you're repotting, gently remove the plant from its pot. Inspect the roots for brown, mushy sections. Trim away any rotted roots with clean scissors. Step 4. Treat the roots. Lightly dust the trimmed root ends with cinnamon before repotting. This protects the fresh cuts and prevents fungal infection. Step 5. Repot in fresh soil. Use a well-draining succulent mix. Make sure the pot has drainage holes. Aloe hates sitting in wet soil. Step 6. Water carefully. Wait 2 to 3 days before watering after repotting. This lets any cuts heal properly first. Then water lightly, just enough to moisten the soil. Step 7. Maintain monthly. Once a month, lightly dust the soil surface with cinnamon. This keeps fungus and mold from building up over time. It's a simple habit that protects your plant long-term. That's it. 7 simple steps. No chemicals, no expensive products. Just a $1 spice doing serious work. Now, let's talk results. What can you actually expect? Within 1 to 2 weeks, you should notice the rot has stopped spreading. The plant will stabilize. It stops looking sad and droopy. Around week 3 to 4, you'll start seeing something exciting. Small new leaves beginning to sprout from the center. These new leaves will look fresh, firm, and bright green. Very different from the tired yellow leaves before. By week 6 to 8, many people report their aloe plant looking completely transformed. Thicker leaves, stronger structure, a healthier green color overall. This isn't an overnight miracle. Plants need time to heal. But cinnamon gives your aloe the protection it needs to focus on new growth instead of fighting infection. Now, let's be honest with you, this trick isn't perfect. If your plant's roots are almost completely rotted, cinnamon alone might not save it. Severe root rot sometimes needs a full restart, cutting healthy leaves and starting new plants from cuttings. Cinnamon works best as prevention and early treatment. It's not a miracle cure for every single case. Also, don't overdo it. Too much cinnamon can dry out the soil surface too much. A light dusting is enough. More is not better here. And remember, aloe still needs proper care basics. Good sunlight, well-draining soil, not too much water. Cinnamon supports healthy growth, but it doesn't replace good plant care habits. Being honest with you here, that's what builds trust. We're not here to oversell you a miracle spice. We're here to give you something real that actually works. So here's your action plan. Grab that cinnamon from your kitchen cabinet. Check your aloe plant for any dying leaves or rot. Follow the steps we just covered. Give it a few weeks. And watch what happens. If this video helped you, hit that like button right now. It genuinely helps this channel grow. Subscribe if you want more dollar store secrets like this one. We share real tricks that save you real money. And drop a comment below. Tell us how your aloe vera is doing. Or tell us what plant you want us to fix next. We read every single comment. Now here's a quick bonus tip before you go. If your aloe vera is healthy but growing slowly, try moving it to bright, indirect sunlight for at least 6 hours a day. Aloe loves light but hates direct, harsh afternoon sun in extreme heat. Finding that balance speeds up growth dramatically. Small tip. Big difference. And one more thing before you leave. This cinnamon trick isn't just for aloe vera. It works on succulents, cactus cuttings, and even some houseplants. $1 spice. Dozens of uses. In our next video, we're revealing another kitchen item that fixes yellow, dying houseplants in under a week. You will not believe how simple it is. Trust me, you don't want to miss that one. Until then, take care of your plants. Take care of your wallet. And we'll see you in the next video.